So I had been looking at the files that we had, and in those files were the journals from Barbara Poindexter, and Barbara was the woman who brought us from India to America along with her husband Lee and her son Kip.
My name is Kip Poindexter, and I was one of 3 that escorted these fine women and 2 others to America. I remember my dad asking, hey, Kip, do you want to join us? And I was like, yes, I definitely want to join this. My dad was a very adventurous type. I was 20 years old at the time. That piece was kind of exciting. The other piece that was exciting is that I had recently seen a documentary on Mother Teresa in Calcutta. And at the time I just thought, I really, really want to go to Calcutta. I wanted to help these girls too, but I was 20 years old and
Fresh out of college.
The airline was on strike at the time, so it caused a lot of confusion in our travel plans, a lot of changes in our travel plans. I didn't get to go to Calcutta, but I got a blessing, and that was the trip home. It was incredible. I don't think I was quite ready for the challenge. My mother is just a wonderful woman, and so she kept the trip wonderful on the way back. We stopped in Frankfurt, had a 5-hour layover. I told the girls about how we had a woman who led us into a janitorial closet, and we were able to spread out, change diapers, and I'll be honest, at the time it was a joy and a relief to see the joy on the parents' face, but also like, this responsibility is over. Father passed away 3-4 years ago, my mom just recently. So the impetus for this trip was when they contacted me, and I believe it was Christina, that contacted me and brought me in. It was like, wow. Growing up, it wasn't just like I had that trip and then forgot about these girls. My mom had their pictures on the refrigerator growing up, and always talked about the girls and shared the letters and the pictures that came from their families. So they were a big part of our family story. We had FaceTime, and they wanted to obviously talk to my mom, and got the chance to do that, and I was really, really thankful for that.
I love that whenever we did do the video chat, your mom remembered us, like distinctively remembered us, and our names from our orphanage names, and it's just little details, and that was just really special to me to even know that she remembered that part, and then to hear that it wasn't just like a drop-off, but for you guys it was a part of your family activity and a memory that you guys always cherish. That was really special for us.
I knew my mom was a journaler, but I didn't know those journals actually existed, so I was able to read that and relive. We were going to have a party. We picked this date because it was my mom's birthday, which was June 6th, and so that's how we planned the trip out. And like I said, she passed away a few months before that, but I'm so glad that they decided to come out.
I'm really grateful that we got to talk to your mother too before she passed away, because that was a big, obviously we didn't know her other than that, but I just felt a huge sense of loss, I guess, when we heard about that.
It's been great having you guys here. Just listening to your story today is just, it's wonderful.
To meet you and be like, oh my gosh, 30 years ago I was a baby and I wouldn't stop crying unless you held me. Like that's crazy. So it's very cool.
Again, growing up knowing this story, you've always been a part of it.
Right.
You and your parents.
Right.
And, I have pictures of me with your dad. And
yes.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do any of you want a job at Holt?